Yeah, I thought the start of the game was important for us. I thought we played with a really good pace. I thought guys, were looking for each other. I thought they saw the floor really well. And when you have vision of everyone and you can recognize things, I think you end up getting a good rhythm from that. I liked how we played. I thought we shared the ball, we made plays, we cut, we got people open, we screened well, we did a lot of little things. And then I thought OG and Mikal really helped set the tone for us defensively with tough matchups, and Josh as well. And I think that's important. I thought Jalen played a great floor game, and I think that was important. I thought our bench came in and did a good job as well. And it's a good, solid win. It's improvement, and that's what we're shooting for every day. Just keep getting better. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, OG's very unique in the sense that, he's got strength, he's got speed, he's got anticipation, he's got a second, third effort mentality, and I think that goes a long way. A lot of the things that he does for the team really go unnoticed, but I think his teammates have great appreciation for him, certainly the coaching staff, organization. You can't measure all the little things in every possession that he does. And the same with Mikal. Mikal takes on whoever the primary ball handler is, and he works at it all game long, and he keeps coming. And I think that says a lot about him. And Josh is going to hustle, get to loose balls, and push the pace, and do what he does. And if we do that, and everyone plays to their strengths, and everyone commits to playing defense, we can be good. But we know right now we're shorthanded, so we have to play real hard, and we got to rebound the ball. And so we have to do that as a team, and if we do that, good things will come from it.
You mentioned the passing, and a lot of threes up, not a great percentage, but it felt like every three was generated out of a deep paint touch.
Yeah.
I feel like you like that process, so that's something that hasn't always been there the last few games, getting those good.
Yeah, I don't know if it hasn't been there. I think the numbers will tell you it has been there. So, I obviously watched the games, and so I think the relocation has been good, the deep paint, driving off cutters' backs and stuff like that, things that generate threes, I think we've done a good job with. And I've mentioned this to our team. Offensively, I think we're fine. We're scoring plenty. The offensive rating says what we are. The field goal percentage says what we are. Three-point percentage says what we are. Free throw percentage says what we are, right? And the volume has to go up. And so when we play fast, we're more dangerous. And then, we have to rebound so we can get out and run.
When you have so many players and chemistry takes a while, and your job, as you were talking beforehand, about how, with you guys having new players, how hard it must be, but just
That's a good man.
And is this the first time that you've seen this team? They really looked like they knew each other. Like there was a little bit more familiarity there. A lot of different people contributed.
Yeah. Well, I think, and it's what we're striving for is the improvement every day. And along with that goes the consistency. And the only way you can be consistent is to practice the same way, build the same habits, learn from each game, learn from each practice, learn from each film session. And if we do that, we'll keep growing. And I think the important thing is to try to establish a fight for in every possession, to win the possession, no matter what happens, and then play to win. And so if we're doing all those things, we'll get better. And we have to understand what goes into winning. And you do that day after day, and you have to be consistent with your effort, your approach, how you think, how you see, being down and ready. And you have to be able to see things. And if you see things and you can communicate, and whether that be, with your eyes or, certainly with verbally, that goes along. And if you see things early, you're going to be a lot quicker. And I thought we were starting to see things a lot faster. Good, and I thought he played a great game without, he didn't have a great rhythm shooting the ball, but he did other things that played, to 9 assists, no turnovers, create easy baskets, play from a lead. Just, some nights you may not shoot well, but there's a lot of other things you could do in a game to help your team win. And I thought he did that. So, I think, and that's what I'm saying, you put the team first. And so the recognition of they were loaded up pretty good on him, and try to find Karl. Karl was the open man. And, and it wasn't just Karl and Jalen. There were people screening for him and helping him to get open. So I think it's everybody working together to create good shots and recognizing who has a hot hand and then try to take advantage of it that way.
What do you like with Tyler Kolek in that second unit again? 8 points, what was that? What was his
Just, each day he gets better. He's got a great feel for the game. And he's a worker, and he's learning the league. And I think he'll get better and better, like understanding, what's happening with the defenses. And then also as he becomes more familiar with the people that he's guarding and the teams. And I think each time out, like you could see his confidence growing. We have a lot of confidence in him. And I see it every day. And usually it starts in practice. When you practice well, you usually play well. I'm sorry.
When you talk about pace, are you more emphasizing trying to get into your sets earlier, or are you trying
Both, and as many fast breaks as we can get, but we're talking about not only that, but also like in the half court, like it's a lot more physical. And so I think, with the physicality of the game, if you walk it up, now it's easier to grab and hold. But if we're moving quickly and we're cutting and we cut with force and we screen hard, and then it opens up other things, and we can drive off a cutter's back, and we can get paint touches and all the things that we want to get to generate all the shots that we want to get.